Hello musicians, today we've got a Bruce Springsteen classic, Love Bruce, so Hungry Heart. It's about 4 chords and you'll find the chart in the description box, and it might panic you a little bit as a beginner, but we're gonna, as we always can do as musicians, is just make a little bit of adjustments to simplify things a little bit. So if you print it out, you'll see a couple of things that I wanted to point out, that it is from Bytown Ukulele, which is a great site. Unlike the San Jose one, which I used in my last intermediate video that you might want to check out even as a beginner, they have a lot of charts with some timing in it, so do check that site out. It shows in the bottom of the linked song in the last intermediate one that I did, San Jose Ukulele Club. And so they go to a lot of work to put the timing into the charts, which can be very helpful. Luckily in this song, we have 1 measure per chord. So that means in 4/4 time, so that's that fractiony thing that indicates what is going on time-wise. You've got 4 beats in a measure. So there's a certain amount of time allotted to each bar or measure. So depending on your tempo, that will tell you how much time. Like you could be going 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's still, both of those are 4/4 time, but the second one is getting a lot more time. So setting your tempo is an important thing, and then keeping a regular rhythm. So in this song, as I said, we've got 1 of those measures per chord. So then you have a bunch of options. I usually match the strumming movement to the beats of the song to give people a chance to practice their rhythm. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. But you could be doing, for the same amount of time, in the song it's a bar, so a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could just be making 1 sound on your instrument. That's called a whole note, to fill up all 4 beats, or chopping it into 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that they both get the same amount of time. Then you've got chord changes. So you've got a bar of C, 2, 3. Now let's go up to the A minor. So that's up top there. 2, 3, 4. Then D minor with a 7th added. We don't need to add the 7th. It is an ornamental sound. So if you can get your D minor chord on as pictured, don't worry about that extra C note up there. It's an ornament. It adds a high C into it, but you don't need to do it. And then in this song they use both G and G7, so you could just pick one and do that each time. G7 or G. So slowly you could add those in to your repertoire of known chords, both of those G7 with the 7th and G as a major chord, which is this. Okay, so let's do a quick vocal warm-up. We've got the in-tune instrument, la, and a C note, and then listening to an E note, la, got a wife. It starts on the E pitch when we sing the words, God, oh God, God. If you drop down an octave, God, got a wife and kids in Baltimore, Jack. But I'm going to be up on this sounding E, so I'm going to sing that again. And it just gives you a place to start in the melody notes, and then a G up top. Okay, so remember you can, let's just read through the chords along the top, and we're going to give each one of those 4 beats, and you're holding this back end here. You've got your thumb positioned back with the finger working in front as a team, and we're going to strum 1, 2, 3 up to A minor, 1, 2, 3, 4. Put your D minor on, 1, 2, 3, 4, and G. I'm going to do G7, 1, 2. And you can do that the whole time. 1, 2, second line. 1, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 2. And I'll do G this time. You could do G7. And got a wife and kids in Baltimore, yeah. Went for a ride and I never looked back. Like a river that don't know where it's flowing. Just kept going. Everybody's got a hungry heart. go la 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 la. 2 da 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 1 2 3. Count the numbers. 1 2 3. A minor. 1 2 3 4. D minor. 2 G or G7. 1 2. Second verse. I met her in a Kingston bar. We fell in love and never had to end. We took what we had and we pulled it apart. Now here I am down in Kingston again. Everybody's gonna hurry home. 2 3 4. Hurry hard. Lay down your money and your third verse. Everybody needs a place to rest. Everybody wants to have a home. Don't make no difference what nobody says. Ain't nobody like to be alone. Lay down your money and you play your part. Everybody's got a hungry home. And G7 or G. Right? So always throughout, if you want to take a pencil, you could change where the G's and make sure that they see G7, and then you won't feel confused when you get there. And then slowly add the G in over time to make sure you're working on that G major chord. You could, and I have done videos on muting, so I would add a chuck in there. Oh, sorry. Down to working kids in Baltimore, J. Went for a ride and I never went back. Like a river, I don't know where it's from. And I just kept going. Down, up. So that, when you're doing that, now you've taken quarter note strums and chopped each one of them in half. So each one of those are getting 2, and that's represented by a down, up. And then, so that's beat 1 is down, up, and then traditionally it will be 2, 3, 4. So count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Change 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. And you can do that just over and over again to get that shuffle in, and then eventually on the beats of 2 and 4 you add that mute in there and it sounds like this. So just have a listen, don't worry about trying to do it, but you'll feel it more. It really helps you to internalize just a bit stronger beat. So it's that shuffle that I just showed you. And then, so that was beat 1. Now on 2, you're going to come down like normal, but then cut it off when you get to the bottom. And on the and of 2, you sweep up. So it's 1 and, those are open, and then 2 and then 3 and 4 are the same as 1 and 2. And so it's 1 and 2 and down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up. So when you're muting, you have to make this string sound and then cut them off. So you can't mute before you've made them sound. So people will try and just get doing that early, but you have to go across and then turn your part of your hand to get that. So sweep and turn. And eventually you can do. And then you got to get a chord change in there. say it to yourself. Down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, up, down, up, mute, change, down, up, mute, up, down. All right, so I do have a video or two on instructing how to do the mute strum, and there's lots of other wonderful creators out there teaching you how to do that as well. I try and break it down into small steps and use little pointers like instructing yourself what you're doing as you're strumming, and don't bother with the lyric of the song, you know, as part of your practice to get better at that skill. Okay, I hope you found that helpful. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on our next video. Bye for now.